Here we are at the 17 Work Truck Show with Jim Perschke, Vice President of Sales. Shake this hand, Jim. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too,
good
Joe.
Good to see you. This Work Truck solution seems to be making quite a move in the marketplace. And
Absolutely.
for my partners at Ford Pros across the country that can't be here, tell me about it.
So bottom line is we are making tremendous strides, and every month I think we come out with some new feature of our product that makes it even more valuable to the commercial dealer to help them sell more trucks.
Right.
Whether we're displaying their inventory properly, whether we're supplying them with inventory that they never had through our virtual network of other dealers, or supplying them with leads coming from the manufacturer of the bodies websites like Knapp, Hyde and Supreme and Redding and things like that. So we just keep continuing to add value to the product and make it better than it was before.
Yeah, that's great. Well, walk me through how this works.
All right, so this is basically a dealer's website. In fact, I'll start from the beginning here for you.
Okay.
So a typical dealer's website looks like, forgive my internet speed here.
Okay.
There we go. So basically this is a typical dealership's website. This happens to be Al Piemonte Ford in Melrose Park, Illinois. Hopefully they don't mind me using their name. But what we do is for them is we add the work truck tab.
Okay.
And the work truck term tends to resonate very well with your plumbers and electricians and business owners, small business owners, rather than fleet and commercial, which tends to resonate more with like your Commonwealth Edison or your large fleets.
Too big for us. I'm just a little guy.
We don't want to scare the little guy off. We want him to be intrigued by the work truck button. So he clicks on it. As soon as he clicks on it, he's brought to a page that looks like this. And we all know, because we've all been in the business for a while, that terminology amongst these wire diagrams can be all up to each person in the way they describe the body. This helps everybody get to the same page immediately. What truck did you want, sir? Oh, it's called service body on this. And as soon as he clicks on his service body, up pops all the service bodies that are in stock. Then what we do from there is we actually give him details that they've never had before. Body brands. This one happens to be a Redding body. We even give them body model number. We price it the way your dealership would like to have that displayed. And then we basically give all the details. This one even has a side mount ladder rack. So we're going to be picking up details that aren't normally captured on normal dealership websites. We also give the customer easy access to the dealership with a quick email tab, or if he wanted to send a text or call the phone number that actually reaches the commercial manager's cell phone right there directly.
Well, that's great.
Basically, it just helps connect the customers to the commercial people in the dealership, quick and easy with no filters in the way.
Well, what I like about it so much is when a guy calls into my dealership typically, and it's a retail, and for years it was a retail dealership. I now work for a commercial truck dealer, but when it was a retail dealership, it'd get the call. Well, the call center would get it, and they'd give it to whomever, and that person wouldn't know how to answer this question, his questions. They wouldn't even really know what he's talking about, and they'd be trying to get him to come on in so that they can talk to him in person. And he's going, I'm not falling for that. I hear that at every. So when he could get to me, and this brings it to the commercial fleet guy. Now I can work with him, and to me, one of the great strengths of Work Truck Solution is it gets a guy to talk to me.
That's right.
Call me.
It gets him to call you. That's exactly right. In fact, let me give you an example of how, when he calls you, how things can work for you. So I'm going to just log in as though I'm this dealer here. And Joe, you already are aware of this, where you can log in and out of the back end of the system. So right here you log in, gives you your username and password, and then all of a sudden you're into the back end of our product. Customer calls you for, let's say it's a service utility van. While you have the customer on the phone, you scroll down to the one that you want to send him, and you just hit more details, and then you just hit this email button. Now that you're logged in, the email button becomes an outbound email. So while you've got him on the phone, ask him if he's in front of his computer, take down his information, first name, last name, email address, scroll to the bottom and send, and he receives the truck on the other end without you saying, let me go check if I got that in stock and I'll call you back. Because what happens, Joe, when you say that and you hang up the phone? Where did that customer go? He probably went to another dealership. He's still searching. So the bottom line is you want to capture your customer, you want to hold on to them, and you want to finish the deal.
Right.
While you got them on the phone.
Right.
So we're giving you a platform here. This tool also comes in handy when you want to go out and prospect, right?
Right.
If you've got an email list from a plumbing, heating, cooling contractor show, take that list and start to send these trucks out to those customers so that you can send out 5 of these emails in about 20 minutes, and you're going to start to generate activity just by using the template that's right here.
You can almost generically say, I drove by one of your trucks the other day and I thought of you, and I don't know if you've seen one like this.
There you go.
Give me a call.
Give you a call. Anything you can to reach out to a customer and get them to
generate a response. Yeah, that's what it's about.
So let me show you one more feature.
Yeah.
So let's just say instead of a KUV or a service utility van, maybe it was a service body. All right. And the only reason I'm choosing this body is because I happen to know that my dealership that I'm utilizing here has none.
Has none?
Has none. So the very first truck that shows up says it's 2 days out. So from a customer's perspective, he's looking at this thinking, oh, I've got an inbound pool unit coming into my dealership.
Yeah.
I want to call and get more information about that truck.
Yeah, right.
Dealership doesn't even have this in stock, but I give him quick, easy access to it. All he's got to do is click on the one he wants. He's already logged into the back side, unhides it, finds out where it's at, and Ed wants to get rid of that truck. The reason Ed wants to get rid of that truck is it's hit a certain number of days on his floor plan expense that he wants to eliminate right now.
Right.
Opens it up to the network. Now, if I want that truck, I can literally with one click of the mouse ask Ed to have an inbound trade unit so I can sell it to my prospective customer.
Right. Everybody
and what
wins.
Did you say in the beginning? The most important part was to get what? The phone call.
Get contact.
So having that truck displayed on my website got me the phone call.
Right.
If I was out of inventory and I showed no picture of it, there's a good chance that customer might have just walked on, assuming I didn't have access to one, and I wouldn't have gotten the phone call.
Right.
So
we had a situation in our dealership in Portland, Oregon, where a guy called and because he wanted a particular landscaper body, and he saw it on the Portland dealer website. He was in Seattle. He saw it on Portland. The landscaper body that he wanted was in Seattle.
There you go.
Well, he engaged Portland because he couldn't find anything in Seattle, but Seattle
let's show everybody what a landscaper body looks like real quick. All right, I'm going to go back to new. I'm going to look at my carousel of bodies up here, and I'm going to go to my landscaper truck.
You got a lot.
We've got everything pretty well documented here.
Everything imaginable.
There it is. There's my landscape dump. I'm going to click on that. And what pops up? Look at that. Another one that says job ready 3 days. Customer again thinks I've got an inbound pool unit. I know in my mind that's not my truck. But I can get that truck. One click of the mouse. Here's my Reading inbound pool unit. Show location. I know that they would like to unload that truck. It's hit a certain time span in their lot. And again, with one click of the mouse, I got the phone call. I can potentially turn this into a dealer trade. Or I could potentially have a new one built by Reading or Knapite or whoever my body manufacturer is because I got the phone call. Because the body showed up. So there's a lot of magic here. And that same truck, by the way, will also display on the body manufacturer's website.
Another thing it sounds silly or it sounds minor, but to me it's not. I can stock 3 service bodies that I've never stocked before, and 60 days into it I can get somebody else to take them and sell them.
That's right.
And I can continue to have them, and as customers drive by my lot, they just assume that we keep selling these service bodies because they're churning and they don't need one yet, but 9 months from now they're still driving by and they need one now, and I have one and I sell it. You're
not afraid anymore. You're not afraid to stock because you have a way to unload merchandise.
Precisely.
Exactly. So there's also a lot of Google Analytics that are behind all this, where I'm going to be able to give you reports to tell you what to stock and when to stock it and how many to keep and when to unload it and basically just to help you run the department very efficiently.
Didn't I hear a story recently about a dealer in California that never had sold a dump body?
That is correct.
But he found through the analytics that there were a lot of hits
on dumps.
Bodies, so he stocked them and he
started selling them. We started with 1 dump and turned into 2, and now he keeps 3 on hand all the time. So And then we even drilled it down to where, wow, the best times to stock it are in the spring.
Yeah.
So,
so have 3 in the spring,
and
2 in
maybe
the summer,
the rest
1
of
in the
year.
winter. Yeah, sure.
A lot of good analytics here, a lot of good details.
Yeah. A lot of help.
And a lot of help.
Yeah. Well, that's great.
So I hope that answers everybody's questions.
Thanks.
If you want more information,
not,
please reach out to Work Truck Solutions. It's worktrucksolutions.com. There's a lot of tabs up on the top. You can sign up for a demonstration. You can reach out to us. Please give us a call. Even reach out to your own OEM chassis manufacturer, your zone managers, your commercial business managers, your small business managers. They're there to help as well. They are definitely on board with us. They see the value of having our product on your website to help everybody move more trucks.
Right. Well, like our commercial vehicle center, the Ford CVC now, they'll go 50% of the.
That is 50% co-op. So the advertising money that they allow you to spend can be utilized toward this product. And
to further validate that this is real and good.
This is real. We didn't even really get into the whole connection with the body manufacturers, but it's here.
Yeah.
So again, Knapheide has a source for customers to search for work-ready product, hands them off to the dealerships that are in our network.
That's great.
Supreme.
That's great. Thanks again, Joe.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it, Joe.
All right.